everybody. It's the Daily AI Experiment. I'm here with my lovely co-host, Lori. How you doing, Lori?
Excellent, Dan. How are you?
Oh, I'm good. I'm good. I love the opportunity to be here doing the podcast. I think we're off to an amazing start. We've got two podcasts under our belt. We're on number 3, and guess what? It's my turn. So any thoughts before we get going?
I just can't wait to see what you're doing because I love how we're approaching this, that it's kind of surprising one another. That way we come in, we have no preconceived notions, and just like folks at home who are watching it, like I'm seeing this for the first time too.
Right, and the thing is, I'm thinking if I can impress you, everybody else is going to be a breeze because, you're kind of the expert. So, all right, are you ready?
Let's do it.
Okay, so last time you brought up the 12 days of, what do they call it? They didn't say Christmas. Shipment, the 12 days of shipment. And you showed us Santa and the cool stuff with enhanced voice, which was phenomenal, and the video piece, which blew me away. I actually have used it a little bit already. So, but don't ask me what, because I can't remember this second.
Oh, that was my next question.
I know. Let's see, I cut you off at the pass. So today we're also going to do the next one. Do you remember what the next day of shipment? I think it was shipment number 6 or 7. I can't remember.
The shipments from Friday, I missed it.
Oh, you're in for a treat. So the shipment on Friday was about projects within ChatGPT. Now, there's a few things we should talk about. So projects basically allow you to combine a bunch of a bunch of chats together. Mm-hmm. And it also allows you to do the search, which is part of 4.0, and it allows you to do Canvas and files. So basically you can do all those things together and group all of it into one thing. So if you want to, projects, think about projects. So if you're working on some project on your job, or you have a personal project that you're working on, you can keep all that information. You can just keep piling it into that same bucket, and that bucket will then you can ask it questions, you can ask it to summarize, organize, get help, use outside resources. And so we're going to do one of those today, and I've got a great item that I want to apply ChatGPT projects to. What do you think about that?
I want to see it.
Okay. Well, you're going to see it. So here we go. So let me bring up. So here we are in ChatGPT, and a couple notes. Wasn't able to get it to work in my Mac, the desktop app, or the phone app. So make sure you're in here in the web version, okay? And right here underneath your custom GPTs and stuff, before you get into your stuff, you can do these projects. I've created a project for this podcast, which is awesome. Some other stuff I'm working on. And you can see the chats that happen within this one, and that's pretty cool. But if I want to create a new project, just click that. And then we're going to do this information on... So the name of the video that I'm basing this off is called Body Language Expert, and it's right here. Stop using this. It's making people dislike you, subtle mistakes. So really what I'm going to do, we're going to do it on body language. So we'll just call it Body Language Help. How about
something you and I have been working on, right, Dan?
Yes. Yes, because I've never really definitely never done a daily podcast, and I've never done it with a co-host, and you got to get that rapport. If everyone likes the rapport, they should let us know in the comments. So I think we have great rapport, Lori. So body language help, we're going to create a project, and I'm going to show you a cool little thing that I discovered. One of the tools I have is the ability to use Google transcripts to grab the content out of a Google or a YouTube video. YouTube transcripts. And so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take this URL and I'm going to use a publicly available version of the same thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to paste the URL in here and hit go.
And that's YouTubetranscript.com.
YouTubetranscript.com. It's free. They got, a premium version you can pay for, but what we're seeing right here is free. And so here's the transcript. You can see it's very long. It's a 2.5-hour video. I'm not sure if it's got it all. I think it does. And I can go here and I can copy transcript by clicking on this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to do this, if I can see it here. I can't, so let's try this. Text edit. Oh, new document. So I'm going to create a new text document and I'm going to paste it in there.
So I am still seeing, let me know if I should be, I'm still seeing the YouTube transcript.
You're just going to have to trust me. I'm taking all that content and I'm pasting it into a text file just so I can put it into the project. How does
Got it. I trust.
I forgot to, I only did it for the web browser, and so you can't see everything on my screen.
Makes sense.
And let me just, I'm saving it right now. We're just going to call it BL video, and you'll see it in a second. So body language video. And okay, and then what I'm going to do is go to our GPT and I'm going to add a file. And I'm going to add the file. Here it is, BL video. So that is the transcript of that 2.5-hour video. I assume it's the whole thing. And now that's part of this chat. So this project chat. So I'm tempted to call it a GPT, but GPT is a slightly different thing. A little more flexibilities, but one thing you can do here that you can't do out of the box, you can do web searches. So if there's some information in here and I want to extend it, I want to say, well, find me more information about that author or what have you. I can do that all within the GPT. So let's go ahead and close that. And now what I can do, I could add some custom instructions, something like make the responses brief, something like that. You could say be funny,
sarcastic,
say everything in rhyme, I don't know. What's that?
Sarcastic.
Be sarcastic. Yeah. Be
humorous.
Yeah. So, but now I can go in here and now this is, so far we're not any different than a regular GPT because I can add a regular chat. I can add files to it and stuff. But the nice thing is I can keep building day after day, week after week. Anytime I have another question, I can make sure I do it within the project. And now I'm building out my whole, like a repository based on this one idea. So if for work, for instance, they have a new project coming down the line, you're responsible for it. In fact, I was able to do that today with a project that I'm just starting on, and I wanted to have information. I got a bunch of PDFs, including different schema definitions for programming purposes, what the database structure was like, historical documents about what they've done in this project over time. And I was able to dump all that into the project. And now, before I went in the meeting, I said, what are some good questions I can ask in this meeting? And it gave me a list of all these questions. It's really a big, helpful tool. I mean, just being able to go into a meeting with intelligent questions is so powerful, I think.
I'm still working in my head how this and GPTs, like when would you use one versus the other? Creating the custom.
Oh, yeah. So GPTs allow you to do your responses to be like different than the normal ChatGPT insofar as you can do some kind of processing of the information. Obviously, you can use APIs, which that I've been doing a lot of in GPTs, custom GPTs. This one, think of it more. I mean, really, it's just folders for your chats, and in that sense, it's so much easier. It's easier to just jump in and do it. you're not limited in that way. Now, you do have a limit. You have to use GPT 4.0 for now, but my guess is that this is going to be hot, and they're going to do so much with it. This is definitely the direction it's going. Of course, the great example, if you go to the OpenAI YouTube channel, one of the developers, he actually did a development tool, and it showed how he was able to manipulate his personal website. He just would dump all the different files he needs, the JavaScript files, the CSS files, and the template file, and then he would simply say, update it and include my latest portfolio item. Boom, it creates his brand new, the website now with the new add-on, the new portfolio item. So there is so much you can do with this, and I'm not really doing it justice, but I think people will begin to get the idea. And really, you should be thinking about, what projects do I have that are a little unwieldy that I could use some help with thinking about and such like that. So let's just say, give a summary of the content of the video. So we'll say video. Hopefully it'll know that that's what I sent it, because I didn't really say it was a video transcript, but we'll give it a shot. Okay, Vanessa Van Edwards. So this is, I mean, every time this does stuff like this, I'm just fascinated anyhow. I haven't gotten over the fascination, the amazement of ChatGPT. So this is really powerful anytime you need a summary of a video. Now all you have to do is go out and scrape the video, create it, add it to a file, and throw it in here. And it can be very powerful. So here this is, and now I could just go back to my thing. And now this first chat is this. I might come back and I'm going to have to copy your name because it's too long to type. So I might come back here and say, search relevant info. I don't know if I spelled that right. So nice thing is you can misspell with ChatGPT. And it doesn't
Thank
care.
goodness, because I'm the typo queen.
Okay, so this one actually doesn't look like it's searched out on the internet. Oh, yeah, it has. So, oh, no, it's still from my content. By the way, it gives these little, you see this little item down here? That's telling you where it got the content. Now I can say, now search the internet on her.
Do you need to, if you click the toolbox, does that give you the internet in the chat box? No.
I think all you have to do is ask it and it will.
Okay.
So, but I definitely should have put the canvas up, and then we could play with that. So here's Wikipedia, here's YouTube, here's Science of People. Oh, that's her TED Talk. So great. So now we can begin to get information. Maybe we could ask questions. What are the easiest, what are the most productive things to implement into your conversation that's easiest? Things like this. And so, and then I can keep adding files. I could take the TED Talk. I could do the same thing as I did for the other video, put in there. So all kinds of things we can do. I don't know. What do you think?
I think it's exciting. And I think that I have so many chats and it's such a mess that this could be an excellent way for me to do some cleaning. I think even historical chats, it just doesn't have to be new chats, I think, that go into those projects. If you click the 3 buttons by any of your existing chats, I think you can move them.
You can. So here's the one I'm doing on ours. I've just started this one. We've got 3 files. It includes our 2 previous podcasts. I asked, how about some promotion tips? How can we promote it? Maybe one of the things we can do is ask our viewers to please subscribe, like the videos, add comments. Please do that. That'd be greatly appreciated. And then I asked how we can explore tools together. And it gave some great ideas. I talked about us and how we're, what our strengths are. And these are great things that you can do, right? So here's stuff on you. Here's stuff on me. And here's how we can work together to create great videos.
I love it.
Yeah. Anyhow, so that's what I got for today.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Thank you.
Now I got to think about what's next.
I know. And you know what? People have no idea. This is like rapid fire, it's a new one every day, but I think we're up for the challenge, Lori. I think you're up for the challenge, and I'll just do my best.
This is awesome. No, I see huge benefits from projects. So I'm so glad you took the time. And then also learning about, what was it, YouTubetranscript.com?
Yeah, I think it's a great tool.
I hadn't seen that before either.
Yeah, because think of all the content that sits in YouTube. You want to know about something, find the video, bring it into ChatGPT, and now ask it any question you want.
Amazing. You're having a conversation with the video.
You're having a conversation really with the expert, right? Especially a 2.5 hour video about all the things that she knows. That's a really powerful thing. By the way, watch the video. I'll put the video in the show notes, and we should be off and running. This one ran a little longer, just so you know.
A lot of good stuff.
Well, I guess we're getting comfortable in front of the camera, maybe. So any clues on what you might be doing tomorrow?
Today in Shipmas, they announced having live search in advanced voice. And so there's something I want to try. So I do want to run through it before tomorrow, but I've always wanted to have conversations about news events, and I'm curious how it will respond to things. I don't know.
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah. Well, we're going to find out.
I just think Santa would do such a great job delivering it in a way that doesn't feel so depressing.
Yeah. Maybe you could put that in the instructions. And
yes.
Please don't be depressing. Make me feel good. Make me feel good about all the horrible things happening in the world.
Right. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Well, we don't want to steal your thunder for tomorrow. It's always a great surprise. I love seeing what you have to bring to the table, and we'll talk tomorrow. Thanks so much, Lori.
Thank you, Dan.
Well, thank you, everybody, for watching. Please like and subscribe and comment. Have a great day.